Yesterday. If you want it, it's available for you. Just type in Lancome, hsn.com for more details. All right, we're gonna talk about a brand that is revolutionizing the beauty industry. They are award-winning. We've heard about them. Allure magazine, they always win the Best of Beauty Awards. New York Times, they were on CBS, In Style. I can go on and on. It's Beauty Bioscience. It was founded by Dr. Terry James, a world-renowned researcher, and his beautiful daughter, Jamie O'Banion. We're talking about their #1 selling beauty tool. It is a patented tool that allows you to exfoliate your skin using these tiny little microneedles. And it doesn't hurt, of course, you know, pain is relative, but it just feels like a little, it like wakes up your skin and you're exfoliating your skin. So it means you're getting major plump, you're waking up your skin. Any serum you bought, if you love Lancome, if you love YBF, if you love Fountain of Truth, any beauty products you love, now they work better because your body now receives them better. It is a wonderful tool that everybody swears by. You can read up on it now, and just the tool alone is $199. The results you're seeing there is just after 30 days. That's just 4 weeks of rolling this little tool up and down your face. You just roll it around. It's almost like a very relaxing little ritual. Not only are you getting the GloPRO device, which is $199 on its own, but Jamie's thrown in for holiday the extra head, which is a $30 value, and you get the organization case, which is another $30 value. We only have 1,000 of these kits available for you. So if you want it, your item number here is 687762. Here is in black and white. $199 for the tool on its own. You get all the usual attachments, right? Even the skin prep pads to go ahead and set yourself up for the treatment, but you're also getting goodies just for shopping here at HSN. It's $264 value. Here's the greatest part about it. Normally here at HSN, what? You get 30-day return policy. If you're lucky and it's a really amazing product that you really need to see results with, sometimes we'll extend that to 60 days. You basically have, Allison, I think it's 16 weeks right now. You have till January 31st to try this out, to use it, and if you don't see results, you get to send it back. If this is a gift for somebody you love, you put it under the tree, you don't even worry about it because you have extended holiday returns. Also, this is something that if you went to Nordstrom's, Neiman's, any of the big department stores, you'd have to pay the full $264 value. You're not paying that here. It is a patented system. Nobody else is doing this. It's won every single award, and to tell us all about it is this beautiful creature who's you're transforming our skin. Oh. And the beautiful thing is, it doesn't matter what brand they use. Right. They can use Beauty Bioscience, they can use Beekman 1802, they can use any brand here. This still works.
Not just works, but makes it work better. Yeah. And that's what I love so much about this patented technology, is this is something that if you're a gardener, we are aerating the garden, my friends. And you can see here, this is the original patented technology. And my father, Dr. Terry James, invented microneedling over 15 years ago.
Wow.
And here he is, the silver fox. He looks amazing. And I gotta tell you, I mean, when you think about microneedles, it sounds scary. I thought it was crazy. We first started talking about it a decade ago. I'm like, wait, needles in your face? What is this? It is genius. Because what we're doing is we're stimulating the skin in an entirely new way.
Right.
And I want you to take a look at this animation. This is a big kind of macro version of what we're doing here. We're aerating the garden.
I like that. I love every time you say that.
Plant the seed. That's why this is the #1 selling tool in North America. Look at this. We're creating these tiny vertical little microchannels, vertical exfoliation points. Now your skin says, whoop, time to wake up. And it fills in with bouncy new skin. But look at those little yellow bubbles. Those are our dollar bills, Leslie. Those are our dollar bills that sit on the surface of the skin unless we create little tiny exfoliation points
little
for
channels.
them. Little channels to plant in the skin.
And you know what I love about this? A lot of women can't exfoliate. Right. You can't use the harsh granules, the scrubs, the acids, right? This is patented technology. This is what they say is vertical exfoliation. And nobody else is doing it. And the reason it's won so many awards is that you will see the results because it's just the way your body works, right?
And it's so
science.
easy.
It's
so
really
here's
amazing.
the deal. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wash our face at night.
Yeah.
And what it's going to give us is makeup optional, dewy, bouncy skin, right? Volume back to the skin. So on clean, dry skin, I simply glide the tool all over, vertical, horizontal, diagonal. I'm putting the kids to bed. Maybe I'm watching some HSN. 60 seconds. Less time than it takes to brush your teeth, to sing happy birthday, to go get a glass of water. And I love to get right in here to get rid of the pores next to my nose too.
Seriously, and I love that you're coming out here with like no makeup on.
Because here's the deal, makeup optional skin. If you don't have skin that you feel comfortable running to the grocery store or being confident in front of someone, I invite you to take advantage of your body's power. Because what we're doing here is not an ingredient. Sure, it makes everything you're using work better, but it literally turns on your skin's rejuvenation response. Think about it, it's like birthing bouncy new skin cells. So when people say your skin looks so great, this is not the skin I even had a month ago or the month before. It's the greatest jump to the front of the line beauty hack.
And you know what, you always look beautiful, but you were coming out always with makeup on.
Always.
This is new.
It's new.
I'm still floored by how gorgeous you look. And I want you to look at these results, because Jamie, these are 30 days.
30 days with no eye cream. Like imagine if she had used an eye cream.
30 days, you guys. And I do have to warn you, this is a very short presentation, and I believe we only have 1,000 of these left. If you want it, 687-762. It is the biggest opportunity to try because it's our longest return period. You have until the end of January 2020 to try this out and see why Allure gave it the Best of Beauty Award, why they keep being talked about in the New York Times and CBS, on the morning shows. Everybody's talking about them. You see it at the biggest department stores. What we have for you today is a super value you won't find anywhere else. Just the tool alone is $199. You're getting all the goodies you'd normally get, but we threw in the extra case, which is a gorgeous, you know, rose gold glitter, which doesn't come off on your skin, by the way. $30 value. And then the extra head, because eventually you'll have to replace your tip.
Like a razor or a toothbrush, right? And I adore this organizer. It's so luxe. Beautiful hard case, so
it's really
gorgeous.
Good quality.
I throw my entire nighttime routine in this beautiful case, and then I put it underneath the sink, bring it out at night, and my whole nighttime routine. Now, I wanna show you something really fast because this is important to understand. I'm gonna show you the power of your GloPRO. Aerate the garden, plant the seeds. I love saving money. I don't wanna spend $300 on an appointment. For me, I don't wanna spend money on a serum or a cream, an ingredient that only works when it can get down to those yummy engines of the skin, we like to call them. So let me show you how powerful and effective all of our skincare will now work with this technology. So I'm gonna do this on the back of my arm. Pretend this is your face. I don't have a mirror, so I have to do it this way. So I'm gonna GloPRO this little patch of my skin right here. So pretend that this is your face at night, right? And I've taken on the neck and décolleté as well. But I'm creating thousands of invisible little micro channels right now. You feel nothing. Guys, waxing is like a 10 on the pain threshold. This is like a 2. It feels like a little prickle. You don't press hard, just let the weight of the tool glide over, aerating the garden. Now watch what happens. I'm gonna take a cream. You might know what cream this is. We're just gonna call it a generic cream, whatever you're using at home. I'm gonna do a dollop right here on my skin, where I GloPRO'd, and then I'm gonna do a dollop right here. Does that look about the same size?
Yep.
Good, okay. So, because I've GloPRO'd, and if you already own GloPRO, you're a glow getter. This is what This is what you could experience.
Your glow-gletting younger skin.
Absolutely, that's exactly right. So I've aerated the garden. Now watch how I can plant these seeds. Immediately, it drinks into the skin. Why? There are tiny little micro channels. So this is diving down where it can actually work. Look what happens over here. I'm rubbing, and this is just sitting on the surface of the skin. And this is what happens, you guys. We think we're rubbing things in, but we're just rubbing them around. This is on our pillowcase at night. This is down the drain. This is
because
dollar
you're
bills.
aerating the garden. I love that.
Cash in the trash. And this is the difference.
And this is the thing. Like I've had a bunch of skin issues, and I cannot exfoliate anymore. I can't use scrubs. I can't use acids. I can't do any of that stuff. This is a patented technology that creates those little channels for you to go ahead, and then it doesn't matter. You could use drugstore products, and now even those will work better. It's such an amazing, brilliant concept. It is award-winning. We're not only sending you home with the $199 GloPRO, We took $30 off, and then we threw in the beautiful $30 case, and we also threw in your extra head, because eventually after a couple of months, you're gonna need to replace it anyway. You're ready to go. This is $169 just for our holiday, and while supplies last. It's only $33 today. You only pay $33.99 today, any debit or credit card, FlexPay for everybody that shops at HSN. It'll be free shipping and handling, but you gotta be quick, because Allison, I know I walked into the building, there was like 1,200 of these. How many do we have? Yeah, so that's all we have. Now we have fewer than 1,000.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
And so this is it.
This is it.
I do hope you're trying to bring this back before holiday.
It is not happening. When this is sold out today, it is gone. This is an exclusive only here for HSN. We are now very, very limited. This is the gift for you. This is the gift for the girl who has everything. This was the #1 gift guide item for the New York Times.
That's
New York
so
Times doesn't
cool.
talk about beauty.
I love that.
This is beauty tech. This is me knowing that I'm gonna get, if I'm paying $100 for a cream, I'm getting $100 worth of those results down to where they can work. Aerate the garden, plant the seeds. If you're very natural, this is the most natural thing because it's not an ingredient. It's going to give us that beautiful, juicy skin. However, if you do use topical skincare, I don't like to use my skincare without GloPROing first. Otherwise, it's like trying to brush my teeth with the toothpaste and no toothbrush.
You're wasting them,
yeah.
right.
So Robin's using it here. You can see how easy it is to use. I love this technique where she'll kind of pull her skin back towards her ears to get in those nasolabial. Those are your nose to mouth lines, the nasolabial folds. As women, we tend to see aging first around the eyes and the nose to mouth lines, especially if you're over the age of 40, volume loss is huge. You start getting weird shadows and weird places. Love it for the neck, tightening and firming on the neck.
Oh my gosh.
So Robin has been GloPROing now for what? Almost 2 years. 2 years, exactly. Your skin is insane.
Thank you. I have you to thank for that.
No, you have your body. You have your body. How old are you, Robin? You
I'm 55 years old.
Can we just pause? This is 5 years from 60. This is not 5 years from 60 skin.
Look at the
Look at this. Look at those juicy cheekbones. This is, here you are, without a stitch of makeup on national television, and look at this juicy new skin. And you know what's awesome? This is literally new skin. Think about it mathematically. If you're vertically exfoliating the skin, right, you're GloPROing, you're forcing bouncy new skin cells. So this isn't even the same face you had.
I think I have to say too, a lot of people watching, men and women, love this product. But if you've been waiting, if you've been on the fence, if you've seen this product and you've been curious, and then you started seeing it in magazines, and then you saw it on the TV shows, and you're like, okay, this is the best time to do it. And the best time to do it because it's the longest return policy we offer. We usually do 30 days. Sometimes on specific products, you get 60 days or a 2-month return policy. Right now, you have until the end of January. We're talking about, I think it's 16 weeks.
Unbelievable.
So we're talking about January 31st, 2020 to make up your mind. So this is the best time to get it. I am sorry that we're very limited. In fact, you and I were shocked that this was all we had.
I know, I'm sorry. It's been
all you
busy,
pay today is $33. So even if you did go to the department stores and you found a GloPRO, you wouldn't be paying $33 to get it home, Jamie. The tool by itself is $199.
Totally, and here's the deal, you guys. This is the tool. And you'll notice there's the red LED. We all know the power of red LED. That has no heat or anything with it. That is LED plus the microneedle plus the pulsing. Amazing value.
Yeah, and that's just it. It's normally $199 by itself. And you get the face tip, you're gonna get the empty spray bottle. What's the empty spray bottle for?
You'll fill it with alcohol at home, and then you'll spray your tip,
when
your
you're done.
microtip once you're done. And here's the deal, it's made of antimicrobial stainless steel, so medical grade stainless steel. However, you know, I grew up in the clinical environment, we love professional, so at the end of the day, you're just gonna spray it on here. And one thing to point out, obviously we don't ship it filled with the alcohol. Why? It's explosive. Yeah. And this is a battery operated device.
Yeah, and you fill it with any alcohol. It's just to clean your tool. So what age can we start using this? Who's this for?
After the age of 21, you start losing 1% of your collagen production a year. That doesn't mean we have to peak at 21, Les. Like, that doesn't mean it means that we are in control. We are in control.
It's just not fair.
We are in control. We have the power.
You said something. Yeah. I want you to see how powerful your body really is, because it does wake up your skin. So I think the question on everybody's mind is, how does it feel? Because we hear the word microneedles, and I was one of them. The very first time I went to use, I was like, I was scared, and then I was like, oh my gosh, it's actually pleasant.
It actually is pleasant, and why? There are 540 of those little tiny needles, just like a man at the circus can walk on a bed of nails because there's 1,000 of them. There are so many tiny little needles.
It just feels like you are exfoliating,
it
right?
literally feels, it feels like you are. Waxing is a 10 in pain. This is like a 2.
Right.
But you guys, welcome to 2020 skin.
Yeah.
This is the way of the future. This is what Vogue magazine called the Zamboni, you know the Zamboni that cleans
for the eyes?
smooths the eyes? The Zamboni of wrinkles.
I like that.
The Zamboni of wrinkles.
By the way,
this is it.
Michelle says, is this good for enlarged pores?
It is insane. Can we show that one image? It's kind of a cropped cheek side to side. I think her name is Kelly by chance. Oh, she's amazing.
Well, you gotta take a look.
We'll talk about pores.
And remember, these results you're seeing are after 4 weeks. Yeah. Just a couple of minutes or a day, right?
Imagine 90 days. Imagine 6 months down the road. Your results get better and better. And this is just the tool. Use this before your skincare. But this is just the tool. Okay, so take a look at her forehead lines. Yeah. Look at her nasolabial, her nose to mouth lines. 30% plumping measured by wrinkle silicone mold analysis in 30 days. Look at the skin discoloration down her jaw. We're gonna go in a little bit closer on this shot so I can show you the pores next to her nose. And you'll see, this addresses all 4 of the benchmarks that
there it is.
Here it is.
Oh, Michelle, I know you were asking about pores. Look at that.
Next to her nose and the before.
So it's basically addressing everything we pay money for, right?
Think about
it's the pores, it's the lines, it's the sagging, it's the plumpness, it's the texture. It's the reason we spend money on beauty products.
But if you think about it, you know, I look at my little 5-year-old, you look at your little babies, new skin doesn't come back. It's not birthed with a wrinkle, a spot, skin tone unevenness, and large pores. So we're literally, every time I glide this little magic baby over my skin, it is forcing bouncy new skin cells. I can stand here on national television with the choice of whether I want to put makeup on. And the cool thing is,
I've never seen you come out without makeup. I think this is our first time.
But I love it.
She was beautiful anyway.
Well, you're so sweet.
But at the end of the day, you know, makeup optional. You know, there are so many women, and of course the gentlemen that love GloPRO.
So we call them our Glow Bros.
Our Glow Bros. That don't want to wear makeup. Maybe you hate powder, you hate cream, heck, you hate everything. Imagine being able to walk out with that skin that radiates, that looks plumper, that looks right. Get your time back, a little bit more time in your day instead of putting on powders and hiding and suffocating that skin. Now you're basically getting with one tool, addressing all the things, all the reasons we spend money, Jamie.
The firmness, the glow, the hydration, the juiciness to the skin. And I love that this is 60 seconds, 3 times a week. Look at the before here, look at the fine lines, look at the after. So even if you're in your early 30s and just starting to see the first signs of aging, we have to manually stimulate what our body used to do with cell turnover when we were younger. That is what we're doing here.
Look at this, by the way, because this is a GloPRO.
This is a GloPRO.
But look here, because you can literally see that the texture of his skin has transformed. Right? He has younger looking skin. He has more plump, smoother looking skin. You know, what's nice to me is that Jamie's here, and she has a whole collection of BeautyBio Science products. You don't even have to use those. You could be using a drugstore brand. You could be using any brand you love. Do you love Lancome? Do you love Beekman? What this is doing is something that it's gonna basically make all your investments worth it. It will make everything work better, be more effective.
Island. It literally is. Your body's so
aerating
powerful.
the garden.
Aerate the garden, plant the seeds, baby.
If you want that great holiday skin, the truth is, pretty much by holiday, your skin is already gonna be visually transformed. So if you want this, please be quick to order. I think we're at 900 now. 687-762 is your item number. I have 100 people trying to get in right now. Go to hsn.com, fastest way to order.